Welcome to my 180th live video, 1225th PMDB video overall. Chat to me, yeah. Come in and chat to me, please. My 402nd video of this calendar year. I've been an absolute video whore this year. A complete video whore PMDB has been. Oh, nobody here yet. Not sure if this is a great time to go live since the majority of the people who do watch me are from America and some from Canada. So this could be a very lonely, lazy live stream. I never did delete the love app known as Badoo. It's just too addictive. It's too addictive. The info will get nowhere on it. It's just about Baird and not being on a love app at all. Just. I know I'm wasting my time on it. And people are only going to play games with me on here, but because if I do delete Badoo, I will eventually create a new one. I will eventually create a new one. God, it's dire going live without a theme and nobody comes in. Let's see who else is. Not many else live right now, from what I can see. I'm going to set a goal for myself. Yeah, I'm going to start setting goals for myself on YouTube. Hey, welcome back, Carla. I appreciate you popping back in. How you doing? Great to see you in here once again. I was just going to say I'm going to start setting goals for myself on here. I'm going to go for 300 subs. 300 subs is my goal for here. I mean, my other channel's already got over 400 subs, but I treat this as my main channel now, and I'm going to go for 300 is my current goal. I'm over the 240 mark or so. We were thinking of going live. I totally watched because I had a look to see whom was live. I couldn't see many people live, and if I'd seen you were live, I would have definitely popped in. And very welcome here. Hope you enjoyed my last live stream. Feel free to check out my channel trailer. It really describes what I'm like and what to expect on here. 4 people watching now. But if you had went live, I would have definitely joined in. I appreciate you coming here once again. I am very random, raw, real. Pop couple are here. Quick hello, just about to go to bed. Well, I appreciate that and hope you have sweet dreams now. Pop couple, I was in one of your live streams too the other day. I'm glad you's, pun intended, I'm glad you still pop into here. So my target is 300 subs. I'm thinking I can do it, folks. I'm thinking I can hit 300 subs. Oh, you will. So I've been interacting more and more on YouTube, and you're always very polite when you come into here. So I'll definitely see you around hopefully soon. What are you up to, Carla? If you're still here. If you do generally enjoy these videos, do please, here's my begging for this live stream, please, 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 hit that live stream. Hit that live stream, no, hit that thumbs up. Very much appreciate. Okay, that's enough of my begging. Plus, I never ask for any money on this. I treat this as a hobby. A hobby because I'm not a dad yet. I haven't got another half, so I hit the crooked thumb before I left. I love it. And I'll definitely have a good one. And we will definitely meet again, either in your live stream or my live stream or somebody else's live stream. We happen to both be sub to. Very much appreciate the crooked thumbs up. So yeah, going for 300 subs. Hopefully I'll get there before I'm dead. That'd be nice. Say hit the 300 sub milestone in this rebranded second channel of mine, PMDB Live. And one of the pluses of my channel, if I'm going to give myself some praise on Friday, this Friday morning, November 9th here in Scotland, is I never ask for money. So, because I believe that puts a lot of people off. I don't want money for a hobby. I'd feel filthy getting money for a hobby I do in my bedroom. Only money I want is the money I work for. So you'll never have me, asking for money. Five people watching, 2 thumbs up. My crooked thumbs, certainly appreciate that. Who's watching? Come on now. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I was live for a very long time yesterday. I went over 8 frigging hours. My longest live stream ever. To mark my 400th video of this calendar year. Is Carla still here? So looks like right now we've got 5 lurkers. Welcome. Welcome. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. Well, can get a bit awkward live streams, my live streams, when you've got no topic and not much going on in the chat. What to do? I'd share this on Facebook, but I've posted way too much on Facebook today, the last 24 hours. I think my 31 Facebook friends deserve a break. They've had too much. Most of them have probably unfollowed me, to be fair. I can't blame them. 4 people watching, 4 people lurking. Let's see. Twitter is saying, chat to me. Don't just watch me, chat to me, please. I'll start begging. No, I won't start begging. looking at my discreet Twitter. I'm this close to deleting it again. I can't be arsed with it. But I got bullied in by certain people to please rejoin. We miss you. And I'm basically there for the DMs, but I'm already fed up with Twitter. It's not even been a week. Like I'm remembering why I deleted in the first place. I mean, look at the trending page. It's just all full of liberal shit on the trending page. Like, I feel filthy being on Twitter. So liberal. So a guy in earlier on, Hoots, he thinks I should do a wrestling live stream sometime. I've been very close to turning my third abandoned channel into a wrestling channel in general. The only thing about wrestling, though, not many people like wrestling. So if people see wrestling in the title of my video, would have even less people watching me than I do right now, I think. But I think it would be fun. It would be a topic. I could really run with the wrestling thing, and I'm pretty good at ranting about wrestling. I've got a lot of knowledge about fake fights, so I think I could be pretty good at a wrestling themed channel. Probably ruffle a few fellers within the wrestling community. My opinions. So yeah, it could be like a wrestling drama channel. That's what my probably would turn into. A drama about fake fights. There's still 2 people watching. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it out. Doesn't matter if you like me or don't. Let's be time for a group hug. I'm thinking. It's a severe lack of Christmas spirit and love in the air lately. This sucks, doesn't it? This is dreadful. Well, I'm live and I will speak if anybody comes into the chat, but until someone comes into the chat, I'll maybe just remain silent for now and just leave it live until people come into the chat. Because right now, with nobody in the chat, I am literally wasting my voice. Just sit here and look pretty and keep my mouth shut until someone chats. Or maybe I could turn this into an ASMR video as Carla's not here. Going for PMDB 300 subs. Can we do it? Still 2 people watching. Crikey. This must be bored. I was so wanting my 400th video to be it, but this is so addictive, and not so much the videos that keep me going, it's the people in the videos keep me going. This is where I chat to people the most and make me feel less lonely in life. So I've got to keep going. I've got to keep this BS going. But since I have been keeping it going and trying to interact more and discover new YouTubers, trying to hit off with people, and I think I've been quite successful lately. Me and you comers to my channel, and a few more people come in and seem to be really enjoying what they see. I think I've came on a dead end here. Most of my audience are asleep. Probably sounds like an excuse, but it's probably true. Most of my audience right now are asleep, apart from 2 people that are watching but are not saying a word. Makes me suspicious. Only a few days, few small days until Christmas. Three people watching now. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 2 people watching. It's quite creepy, actually. I must admit, it's quite a creepy feeling having 2 people watch you, but nothing going on. It's just, come on now. Making me feel yucky. Speak. Oh, well. These are not going to speak. I'm not going to speak either. I'm going to shut. I'm going to literally WWE SmackDown shut my mouth right now. I'm going to go on strike until someone speaks. God, this is horrible. This planet's so empty like this. This really puts me off going live. This makes me want to reevaluate my life. Boogie2988 tweeting about Pokemon Go. I can't take grown men tweeting about playing Pokemon Go. I can't do it. I know I'm all for fake fights and stuff, but it's like, just can't do it. Can't do it. I'm gonna have to follow him soon, block him. Who's live right now? One of I call him my friend on here. Live stream. I missed last night live and totally good. I would have really enjoyed watching his live video. He was interviewing someone. My sleeping patterns have been so out of whack lately. It's like really out of control. I, barely survived the man flu, and everything became out of whack. a nasty cough too that I seem to have managed to get rid of, well, most of it. Probably should have seen a doctor, actually. I did have it for a while. I'm kind of a fearty. I'll put my hands up. I'm quite fearty of going to see a doctor, getting things checked up. Okay, okay. I appreciate you being here, and if I'm not still alive, I'll definitely check you out, Carla, and you you take care now. I've had I got good vibes from you, Carla, and there was a couple of people in the last live stream that were saying good things about you, so they must be right. They must be right. Take care. I love that. A little bit of love there. I'm also trying to discover some more Scottish YouTubers. Like there's a severe. I'm not aware of many small Scottish YouTubers out there apart from this clown. And especially in my own city. Like I am really struggle to find anybody that's got a sad enough life to have like that's harsh. You know what I mean? I struggle to find people from my city, especially that do videos on a regular basis. A couple of young girls that I've discovered lately, and they do some good videos. But apart from that, apart from that, I haven't discovered much going on. I mean, there's some looks like there's some big Scottish YouTubers out there, but there's not. Doesn't seem to be many small Scottish YouTubers out there I'm aware of, anyway. And I was trying to discover some, but I really struggled trying to find them. And it's just I'd love to make friends, YouTube friends that lived closer, and YouTube's a good bond to have. You've got the YouTube bond. Much love to you too, Carl. Have you were still there? If you've got the YouTube bond, it's a great thing because you can understand each other almost instantly. Because making YouTube videos is a strange thing. Talking to yourself is a strange thing. Watching yourself and editing yourself is strange things, in my opinion. So when you meet someone with the YouTube bond, you instantly understand each other and understand the enjoyment you get of making videos about yourself. It'd be great to find a Scottish YouTuber that went live too. Or one from my city would be even better, just to get another perspective of what they think. It's very depressing, dull city. Maybe they'll love it. Maybe there's people out there that love this city. I don't. I've never felt like this place is my home, ever. Amazing atheist. You know who's not very good? Well, they're still getting more viewers than me, much more viewers to me, but know who I've seen really decline in viewership lately? The Drunken Peasants. I used to watch them quite a lot, when I had the Maze TJ, the Amazing Atheist on. I think his name's TJ. And Paul, there was a guy called Paul. But I went in, I was so surprised. I was shocked at how low views they've got these days. And I used to go in there and it was like the chat was non-stop, up and down. They had that lost. I've mentioned you a few times and I was wondering where you were, where you are. Every day is another battle, my friend. Blind us together in our friendship and sally forth. We will come. We will bring calm to devastating moments and lay a fire under calm days. My love to you, Paul. Hello, all. I'm glad to hear from you again. I did mention you in a couple of videos, wondering. I hope you weren't lost. Pun intended. I couldn't help myself. Um, I don't think there's anybody else. Well, there's a lurker. There's one lurker, I think, still. And there was a couple of other. I had a pop couple in, and Carla Shotgillow in earlier. I think it's just you and me, buddy. You and me, 1-on-1 now. I feel a bit lost too sometimes, so two peas in a pod. I will review them when I get some. Oh no, don't waste your time. If you're thinking of watching my video, seriously, mate, don't waste your time. You only live once. Life's far too short for the PMDB experience, trust me. I appreciate you being here. I was struggling through there. I was really struggling through there. As usual, came in with no theme. I thought I'd get somebody in, and it was a struggle there. I think my record is my relaxing time when I do my good friend. So, how are things with you, Lost? It's there's been some great streams lately. I've been interacting more and more on here, and there's been some new faces pop in, as well as some regular faces like Adriana, Green Eyes, Diva Dave D, Hazel, and there's been some new faces. There's a Dottie that comes in. I'm quite fond of. She's great support. I feel like I've known her for years already. There's been, it's been good. And decided to set a goal for myself. I'm going for 300 subs on this channel. Let's see if I can do it. Let's go. Yeah, it's been a nice mixture. It'd be fantastic if the old regulars and the new regulars came in all at once. What a fantastic stream that would be. I'm aiming for that. Woohoo, let's go. Going for 300. Can we do it? Do you believe in me, Lost? Have you got faith in PMDB? Christmas soon, Lost. Get the tree up. Been trying to discover Scottish YouTubers with not much success. I do believe in you more than you could ever. Wow. Well, I take that as a great compliment. I basically started doing what a lot of live streamers, YouTubers do, and that's going to stream, say hello, steal some subs, and piss off, basically. So that's what that's me being blunt. That's what a lot, and I love them to death. But that's what a lot of people do to gain subs, and it works. It works. It definitely works. Now you could argue, is that genuine subs Probably not, but who cares? The numbers look better for it. Plus, once they are subbed, they don't need to stay either. I need to continue being honest. Yes, I think we've got a lurker in. I still have my Denna trolls that, they give me 11, 12, an average of 10, 11, 12 dislikes every video. I mean, you know what? I'm sick to death of talking about trolls. I'm just, we've just got to learn to live with them, try and turn them into a positive thing. So a lot of people are being struck by them left, right, center. Every live stream I go into is people talking about trolls, trolls, trolls. Remember when trolls used to be cute things you used to buy as a kid? Now they've been turned into this really negative thing on YouTube, social media in general. But one good thing about my live streams lately, touch wood, lots of wood up there. Maybe they're just in awe of my fleece. Who could blame them? No. Where was I going with this? Yeah, they're just the glitch gremlin appears to have pissed off. I had a glitch that was like double vision and getting on my tits, to be honest. And it seems to have gone away. Gone away. Touch wood. Seems like YouTube are doing some sort of update the whole system, and it was affecting people's live streams. And it seems to have solved the problem of the gremlin glitch I had for. And more wood to touch. My chat hasn't been flickering on and off for a while, so that's great. So, any plans up to much this weekend? I was talking about dating in the last live stream. That's part of the discussion. I said to people, I've finally tapped out of dating. I'm done. Finished deleting Badoo. That's quite funny. Yuri, I just mentioned it. Literally, you had a comment on it. Wow, you lost his spine. That's brilliant, man. When's the housewarming party, Lost? When's the housewarming party? Am I invited? Yeah, I'm tapping out a day and feel like I'm going round in circles. The whole love that thing. I'm only kidding. Nothing big, but a house is a house, mate. Should be proud of yourself. Should be proud of yourself. And you've been a solid support to me for a long time now, I think. And you are missed when you're not here. I would go to this housewarming event if I lived in America. I would. Missouri. But I don't live in America. That's why I was trying to find some more Scottish YouTubers out there. Try and bond with them, try and get on with them. So it'd be fun meeting up with other YouTubers in real life. I'm having difficulty discovering other small YouTubers from Scotland, especially from here, my city. I'm a very private person, though, so housewarming usually means I sit and drink and get drunk singing by myself on my channel. Is that what's going to happen most? How is your YouTube channel coming along? You got any plans for videos? I do have a goal now, I guess. Trying to get to 300 subs. Yeah, I got what on earth is this Discord? I keep hearing Discord. What? I'm gonna have to Google this right now. I keep hearing this Discord. Am I missing out? Hello? Discord. Free voice and text chat for gamers. See a looky. Let's see a looky. Connect with your friends and communities with top-tier voice, video, and text chat. Discover and play amazing games with a Discord store and nightly subscription. I've heard so many people talking about this lately. I'm like, what on earth is this Discord? Am I missing out? Is that your Discord? Discord? Discord. I'm not on Discord though. It's a karaoke night on my channel. It's more of a gaming channel, but I use it to reach others who are interested in making jumps. Would you like to see me on Discord? It's not a video like YouTube. Discord. A number of people have mentioned Discord. I've never heard of it. I've never been on it until today. And I nosy there. Well, we all talk verbally, of course. I'd like to have you there. I shall think about it. I shall definitely think about it. I feel like I'm on enough social media as it is, for being honest. Not sure if I can be arsed creating another one. Okay. Thank you very much. I should remember that one. I'm quite good at remembering things. Aside from that, Paul, what happened to your no dating thing? What do you mean what happened? Well, me not dating in general. I just give up. Nobody comes near me here with a barge pole. I seen and with the love apps. Last night. See how long this lasts. And with the love apps, people just play games for you, and 3 people watching now, 4 likes. Appreciate that. Who else is here watching? Don't be shy. Roast me if you want to roast me. Go for it. It'll make me smile. Yeah, I've just chosen that I'm wasting my time even attempting to date. I'm never going to meet anybody here. I'm not anybody's cup of tea here. And believe me, I've tried. My standards aren't exactly high either. They've been lowered. And still nobody wants to meet, so date. So I've decided to tap out the whole thing. F it. A lonely life it is. How's your love life lost? Is it as bad as mine? Is it worse? It's true what they say. The best ones, the best women out there are already married and settled down. I've left it too late. I swear to God, I think I've left it too late. So all the good ones are tied down and probably won't be divorced for a few years yet, if they ever do get divorced. Right, that time will be ancient. Appreciate the 4 likes. Feel free to chat to me. I'll definitely chat back. I'll give you banter. We can help each other out. We've got a great guy in here right now called Lost. Well, we got a second chance, as there is middle life crisis for most. Wait, could I ask you a question, Lost? When do you think the middle life crisis truly begins? Is it 2 o'clock? Snoochie Boochie. I've never seen you in here before. Solus, have you got another account? Ouch. My feelings are hurt. Wow. Getting abused now. Anything else? Anything else to say? Lost says. Yeah, I do. Like, I think most people would answer 40. But then some people around my age, sorry, I'm bored now, go away. I actually try and tolerate trolls, but I get bored, sorry. You've got to come up with new stuff. Seven people watching, 6 lurkers, and Lost. I'm more towards the late 20s than I had. Oh, wow. You're saying you're a bit drunk tonight. See, Lost, you don't come across as drunk at all tonight. Seriously, if you had not said that, I wouldn't have even thought you were even a little bit tipsy, never mind drunk. Yo, this must be 12 o'clock. It's fine, I'm drinking. I can care less personally if you're drunk or not, as long as you're having a good time. I am getting troll vibes. Where are the troll busters? I'm not even checking their channel out. If I get troll vibes, here we go. What's wrong with being an 80s, Agent Jeffrey? A compliment, I would say. It's going to be one of those. Oh, this could be one of those live streams lost. This could be one of those live streams. It's too good going on this channel. I really can't tell. That's one good thing about them. It is quite hard to tell who's a troll and who's not a troll. Like my camera from the 80s is safe. I think everybody has commented, apart from you, in the last 10 minutes has been a troll. I'm quite convinced they're a troll. I'm not even going to bother checking their channels anymore. The troll vibe's gone. Boom. I think there's no great way to deal with trolls, but I think that is probably the best way to deal with them. Have the other options. Seriously, you do not come across. If this is you drunk or really drunk, lost, you're doing well, mate. I would be a friggin'. I've been drunk on here a few times, and I'm way worse drunk than you. And off camera, I mean, my goodness. So if this is you drunk, I am impressed. You're like pretty much a sober drunk to me right now. I bet you're one of those people that you just can't tell if they've had a drink or not. I won't lose. Why am I singing? Why am I singing? I won't lose tact while being drunk. I may not type well, but I keep focus. So what were you drinking, Lost? What were you drinking? I have to go to a commercial break soon. In fact, I need to run. Hold on. Needed to switch off tumble dryer. Can never be too careful with machines like that. I'm back. I'm plus. I'll need a injection of high energy soon. So there will be a commercial break coming up very, very soon. I bet vodka and beer, something called buzz balls. I have never heard of that. Buzz balls. I've not drank either before. Sorry for that. And I will say, it can be distracting when trolls come in. I seem to all pour in at once sometimes. So it can be distracting. So I apologize. I swear it's the first time I've been drink or heard of Buzz Balls drink. What quite a name. Actually lost. I need to brush my teeth. I understand if you go away. I totally understand if you go away. But I will be back. I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea too when I multitask. Get myself a tea. So I need to re-energize. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Right. Be 2 seconds, okay? Oh, a little bit more than 2 seconds. You'll take a cup of tea, eh? I can sort that out. Any sugar, or are you sweet enough? Of the is that what they've threatened with you before? They've I don't think they exist in real life. They've, had that crazy live stream about a month or so ago, black and straight up, Paul, okay? And I got, all sorts of death threats and stuff. I'm still alive. I've not been beaten up. Um, so I'm beginning to think that these haters in real life just don't exist. I'm back, lost all yours again. Oh, Carl. So, is that what they found to find your address and show up and When did all this happen? That sounds like the same timeline as when they all came into here. And they seem to be targeting people that came into here too. Oh me, oh me. What can I say? I think when people threaten your life or threaten your family, I think jail time is needed. Jail time would nip this shit in the bud real quick. Real quick. They would seriously think twice about threatening. But what can we say? What can we say hasn't already been said? We're giving them too much airtime. I love this. Love us talking, analyzing them, wondering about things. But just goes to show you, lost 2 months and nothing's happened to you in real life. Nothing probably will happen to you in real life. So, I got all sorts of threats as well. Have a happy lollipop, maybe it sounds. A happy what on earth is a happy lollipop? Just checking someone out there. You're an interesting bloke. Um, hello, hello. Just trying to do something here. Multitasking. I'm an interesting bloke. I'll take that as a compliment. Huh. Thank you very much, Nicole Blacked. Welcome. I've never seen you in here before. You're new to my live streams, videos in general. I am very random at times, raw, real. For the entertainment type videos, I turn the volume way up. And for my live streams, my lazy live streams, I simply interact with the chat. Now, sometimes there's a theme. We're talking about dating in the last live stream, but usually it's like this. I try and make a chilled atmosphere and have a banter with people that come in. As long as you don't do drama or not troll, very welcome here. I've been helping a few people out in hard situations, Loss says. Well, hey, we need more people. You always come across as a great saint, Lost. It's not, well, some people seem to love it and love watching it. Some people enjoy watching it from a distance. I think it's very toxic. I think even just by watching it, sometimes it can turn you into a toxic drama whore, basically. I don't want to turn into a toxic drama whore, so I just don't pay any of that attention at all. It's best left on a TV. Yeah, absolutely. I can't even be bothered with soaps these days. I can't even be bothered with fake fights, wrestling these days. Never mind real life drama. No, thank you. But it's, I mean, some of the biggest channels in here, Drama Alert, and some of the bigger live streams, most viewed live streams in our wee community are the ones that are most viewed are drama filled. I'm not that desperate. I'm keen for more subs, but I'm not keen. I was thinking a lot about Jimmy the Superfly snooker lately. That's very random. Why were you thinking about him lately? Or you don't know why? Oh, hmm. I was never a fan of him as a wrestler. I think by the time I got into wrestling, his best days were long gone. Um, and then he's quite a controversial figure to say the least. There's a lot of people out there think he got away with murder. A lot of dodgy things going on for sure. A lot of things being swept under the carpet, it seems. It just popped up in my mind the last 3 weeks. That's odd. Um, you know, and when I rewatch WrestleManias, and see Jimmy Snuka coming on, I'm thinking, go away. I don't think he belonged in the early WrestleMania era. I thought there was so many other much more talented stars, and I thought he was just taking up space, to be honest. But people call him like one of the all-time greats, and I honestly don't know why. And I believe he was very, very popular in the early 80s, and people say he could have. Now, I don't believe this one. People say he could have been as big as Hulk Hogan if things had gone differently. I don't believe that at all. Perhaps he would have been maybe Macho Man status or something, but I think there's only one Hulk Hogan popularity wise at that time. That's strange. He passed. I think he passed away. I think it was last year he passed away, or was it 2 years maybe? I think it was last year or 2016 he passed away. But maybe perhaps if I watched more of the older stuff, I'd have more of an appreciation for Superfly Jimmy Snuka. But from what I've seen, and I know you shouldn't judge someone's talents on what you hear about them behind the scenes, but can't help it sometimes. Hello, Ali. How are you doing? Ali has no content. Two alarm bells are going off again. Uh-oh. What brings you here, Ali? This could turn into one of those streams. Lost says, hello, Ali. You're Turkish and you love me very much. You can't possibly love me. You never met me. But I appreciate the love. We have company. Hmm. Any wonder I drink? I think YouTube live streams drive me to drink. Any wonder I want to continue going back and forth to Aberdeen's premier #1 gay bar and club. Cheers. Social media drives you to drink. I've got, I don't know if I won't share the link here. I've got a new discreet, semi-discreet Twitter account. I was bullied to rejoin by Adriana, Hazel, so I made one. I already wanted to delete it. Are you on Twitter lost? If so, I will find you. I'll track you down. You haven't got Twitter. Oh, I won't find you and I won't track you down. I do have a discreet Twitter account now. Just going to use for DMs really to share links and stuff, but I'm already wanting to delete it. It's already pissing me off. So I go in there and it's like all the trends are so one-sided. It's like Twitter's trying to get you to be argumentative. It's like they love drama. Please send them my way, Paul. If you have managed, don't usually walk away. Now, lost. Best to rise above them. I'm not racist. I don't hate anybody. Why would I hate anybody? I, I don't judge a people on race. I'm racist now, apparently. So that's obviously a troll. I'm trollophobic. That's why I'm trollophobic. I'm guilty of that. I hate everybody equally. No racism about it. I don't have favorites. I don't have favorites. I don't judge people on their background, race. Basically, if you're a prick, you're a prick. Doesn't matter. That's what I judge you on. How you treat others. How you treat me. That's the only thing I judge people on. So I should note down this time when not to go live. This does sound like it's very much troll o'clock. The world is equal. Let you be a racist and ensure you're under. But I mean, I'm hoodie-ophobic. That's what I am. I'm all about fleeces. Don't like cooties. But no, in all seriousness, that was definitely a troll. Looked like that account was just created. Oh, lost. Thank you for sticking around. You've been here during some of the worst troll attacks, if you will. I appreciate you sticking around. This would be a lot of people off, I think. Well, but even if when you're not drunk, they're sleek it and sometimes, are so sly. It can be really hard to define who is a troll, who is just pulling your leg, who's just having a laugh with you. And it'd be all for the banter with trolls, but they get, their slander and then, trying to trip you up into becoming a racist or whatever. It's like, no. If I were smart, I would have made a brand new channel. I knew as soon as I mentioned that my second channel was being rebranded into a live channel, and I said that on my original channel, I knew that they would show up. Very predictable, some of them. All of them, actually. But then I thought, if I create a fourth channel, a new channel, eventually they will find me. Or I'll trip over another troll den out there. It's bound to happen. As soon as you go live, your chances of getting trolls increase so much. I like it when they have the guts to tell me so I can see it clearly while I leave. Oh my, now I lost. Come on now. Trolls suck. I think that may, well, best to rise above them, lost. Just be careful what you write, because there's lurkers in here and will use everything against you. And if that doesn't work, they'll make stuff up. Moving on. Best to arise above them. I don't want you getting into trouble. As a friend, I think it's time to move on. So the house I bought is made of stone. Is it all ready for you to move into, Lost? No worries, politics. No, I'm just saying, just be careful what you write, even though I know you're joking. People can twist your words and use it against you. you know. So just be careful. A little work to do in your new house. It must be such a weight lifted off your shoulder getting a new house. Then, how are you feeling about it? Well, I'm just saying, just be careful. Be a sensible drunk. Resist from saying things you'll probably regret. You're excited about it. Good. So you actually going to have anything to do to celebrate with it? What do you mean you won't be banned from bars again? I didn't realize you were banned from bars again. Are you talking about when you're drunk? Maybe it's time for a new fleece as well as a new camera. Permanent ban from all bars in Michigan for being out bouncers at two locations. Really? Are you are you being real or lost? I'm not being funny, but that sounds far fetched. Half the police force? Are you kidding me? What are you, the Terminator or something? I'm not being funny, but that sounds really wild, far fetched. I know I'm not saying I don't believe you banned for life, but um, remind me never to get on your bad side. How long ago was this? And then why were you fighting? Were the bouncers being knobs? Bouncers can be knobs. I see. Right. Okay. Right. I totally get that. Um, um, like you sound like really a tough guy, Lost. How tall are you, Lost? Are you quite a big, big guy? Have you done? Have you got a background in fighting, or were you in the army or something? You sound like a badass. Lost. I could not understand you seeing red mist if a man were to hit a girl. I totally get understand that. How long ago was this? Five people watching, five likes. Don't be shy now. We've got Lost in here. He's a gentleman, and as you get on his bad side, crikey. 5 foot. See, 5'6" short by American standards, but I'm a 6 degrees black belt. Sound like a Bond villain, someone that doesn't feel much pain and the black belt. That's 6 degrees black belt. You must have really trained your behind off to get to that black belt. That's a hard one to get. See, I'm learning stuff about you this morning, Lost. The picture of you as being bigger than 5'6". You're smaller than me. And so you got banned permanently for these fights in Michigan. I'm assuming you ended up in jail too. I know, but it's sometimes hard to tell. It's all muscle. Sometimes hard to tell someone's size, even in the video. And how long ago was this, Lost? And what it started? Was there just a guy that punched a woman, and then all hell broke loose in the bar or something? I do, I totally understand people seeing red mist when um, um, someone's hitting a woman. That's just something you just don't do. So I totally understand where the red mist is coming on. It sounds like sounds like you've got a hell of a temper, Lost. And how do you feel about Instant now? Did you change following it? Um, hmm. But it sounds like when you do snap, then it's like a volcanic eruption, Lost, of what I'm reading. If I ever start doing um, interviews on here, you'd be a great interviewee. Stories you've told me, and some of your opinions you've shared, you'd be a great person to interview, I think. An intriguing one. And I totally get that. I totally get that because it's two vile things. And do you live in Michigan now, or have you completely moved out of the place? Um, and when you weren't banned, did you enjoy the bar life? Did you enjoy going out? I lived rough life, but I have more than positive outlook. I moved and want to change overall. And do you feel like you have changed overall? Yeah, we were having a discussion in the dating live stream about bars, and I was speaking about even though it sounds really stupid, but even though I've been out a lot in the previous 9 years compared to this one, I don't think bars, clubs, especially clubs, were ever really for me. And I think you're probably familiarized with that. The type of crowd that goes to bars and clubs are probably not, we're probably not made for that, you know? And it's like sometimes the loners club in here. That's why I think a number of people that have watched me over the years, long before the live streams, some of those people, some of the people that come into here, not naming any names, but I think a lot of them are loners and can relate to me and the stuff I say. But I do believe bar scenes, club scenes aren't made for everybody. Like a lot of those people that are out on a night out, they don't really care about you. All they care about is having a good dance, good laugh at someone's expense, usually, to try and pool, try and get lucky. They don't. When that night out's over, do a lot of these people phone to check if their friends are okay? Was their friends made it home? Or how their friends are doing? I don't mind being there to watch. For me, it's about being in control of me while watching others losing it. See, I enjoy a pub environment, but at the same time, I've got to remember in the back of my head, try and remember, I'm not going to meet. There's a chance, a great chance, I'm not likely to meet someone, a genuine friend here. I'm definitely not likely to meet another half dealer. But I do enjoy the pub environment. So if you're new to my live streams, feel free to chat as long as the troll bells don't start going off. More than welcome to stick around here and chat with me and Lost and anybody else that pops in. This is my 180th live stream, getting up there, getting old. I'm like a veteran at live streams now. Even for I've only been doing them for since May or something, which is not that long, to be fair. 1,225th video altogether. I think we all want friends, but even so, I met a friend in the strangest place, Paul. And where was that? Where was that? Dare I ask? I'm intrigued. Where did you meet him or her? A laundromat and at a store. I outdone down put down the cell phone for a bit and talked to others, just pushed myself to do it. And what were the results? These days, my cell phone is always down, basically. This is my cell phone. I've had this for about 2 years now. I haven't had a smartphone in a couple of years. People's always like, "Oh, are you going to WhatsApp me or join this?" Or WhatsApp this. I'll show you what this does. It phones people, you can text people, and it does bugger else all. That's what my phone does. Barely use it. And I have not missed having a smartphone at all. Having a smartphone to me just makes you even more addicted to the internet. I now have a daughter who is not mine and a friend who asks for advice on our marriage and help her find ways to. Wow, that's crazy. So you really, just by speaking to people in a store, you have made close friendships by the sounds of things. That is maybe strange how you met them, but sounds a bit like it was fate. Yeah. And have you spoke to these close friends recently? Time is it in America, anyways, Lost? Ooh, I've got a message from Badu. 3:22 a.m. Central Standard Time. In fact, poor girl is like a daughter is going to move in with me at my new house for a bit till she gets on her feet. That's really good of you. And the girl with husband problem is doing much better in her. You know what you should be doing? Never mind this lorry driving, Lost, if you still do that. Counselor. That's what you should be. It sounds like you'd be good at counseling people. What do you think? Sounds like you're wasted, Lost. You always want to be one. I think you'd be good at being one. That's nice of you letting her stay for a bit. Morning, Steve. How you doing? And I appreciate the shout out again the other day in your live stream with Eagle VP. I had a calling for being a I really do believe you have got a calling for being a counselor. You're very welcome. I don't think you've met Lost before. Lost. This is Steve, otherwise known as Aerial Views and Histories UK. He's been popping into my live streams lately, and it's great company. Me and Lost have been having a chat, a bit of a random chat. I was saying to Lost, you'd be. If I ever did start interviewing people, Lost, you've got an intriguing past, and I'm intrigued by a lot of your opinions you have shared in some of these live streams. I think you'd be a very good guest to have to interview. How was work last night? Is that a club or bar you work in, Steve, or is it both? Is it like a bar club place? I keep forgetting. I know it's a rock place. So I know the likes of Adriana. You wouldn't mind being interviewed. You are very open. That's an understatement. Very good mate. It's a combo mate run by a club, but it's a public bar too. I feel like that's the best way, Lost. Get all your skeletons out the closet. So I do believe secrets eventually come out in the end, so it's best to just be open about things. Yeah, I quite see Steve works at this bar, and I quite fancy visiting it. So a lot of rock music going on, right? And it just sounds like a bar I would enjoy. But he did say also, Steve, that the clientele there, they're not very PC, and they roast people, right? I think I'm due a roasting. I think it would be fun. Secrets eventually eat. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. That's spot on, Loss. Absolutely spot on. Oh, it's only if they deserve it, mate. We'll have to piss them off then. I like it. I I'm just like on here. You know, if I were to enter a bar, just be myself, treat others how I would like to be treated, blah 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 blah. And that's it really. There have been a few pests in the live stream. I've had a few troll problems, and I think there's still lurkers watching. I was accused of being racist at one point, but I mean, some people I block on here could be innocent enough, but if I get the troll vibes, they've got, I think it's best for them to go immediately. No problem, Steve. Welcome back here anytime. I think me and you would have an interesting conversation in a bar somewhere if we met up lost. I think me and you would really hit it off. And you know, you don't judge me and I don't judge you. I think we would have a great conversation. I did learn Hunt. I can be gullible too. I can be very gullible. Very, very gullible. That's why I think I am a target a lot of the times. I think we'd have a great conversation and also invite some of the others to come along. It'd be great because we know a bit about each other now, and I think we both know that it's going to be a good night because we're not going to pee each other off. Because you know, I'd enjoy a conversation with the audience. Not so much audience just now, but it could be good. Steve's a good guy. He says he'll be right back. He's been in quite often lately. Another interesting guy, a great um, guy at making videos. Interesting guy. And a nice guy, too. There are nice people out on YouTube, believe it or not. Shocking, I know. I've seen him in here quite a bit as well. Oh, were you lurking, Lost? Were you lurking? So I can't remember you being in a chat for a while. Were you one of the lurkers lately, Lost? Have you just outed yourself as a lurker? I know you drive a lot. You say you sometimes listen to me while driving, right? Yeah, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Feel like am I your like radio when you're driving? That's quite funny. That's one thing, one massive regret I have in life is not being able to drive. I feel a buffoon if I were to start to learn to drive at my age. I wish, as one of my regrets, is not learning to drive at 17. That's the age you learn to drive here or can learn to drive here. I really regret that. Well, I'll take that. I'll remember that. I don't drive. I've never drove in a car. Not even learned. But I will remember that, and I'll keep that in mind for the next every other time I go live. I will make sure to read out everything people say. Have you ever taught anybody before? I lost. That's one of my regrets. I remember getting L plates for my birthday and was like, didn't they learn to drive? Oh, what? Why am I singing? I'll do that. I'll keep that in mind going. But you're here now, obviously. Um, the next time I go live, I'll remember to read the comments out, nice comments out. Semi trucks and cars as well. So it sounds like you have the patience to teach people how to drive too. I think a driving instructor would require quite the patience. I don't think I would have that type of patience to teach someone how to drive. That's one of my regrets. I feel a bit silly now if I were to start driving lessons. Probably there's probably more chance of me getting a date than getting a driver's license. But I'd like to think in the not too far away future that I will be able to drive. Plus, it's a much different country than America. In America, I would have had to have been able to drive. Here, we're lucky it's small cities, really, buses galore. You can live and work here without having to drive. It is very, very, in fact, it's probably easier not driving. Honestly, with me, it's not patience. I don't see the world outside. I see the person behind the wheel and focus on them. So in America, I'd have probably been driving years ago. Um, but that is one of my regrets is not learning to drive at an earlier age. I feel a really silly sausage now, not being able to drive. Welcome back, Steve. He says, I'm just going through some comments. Neighbor, welcome back. 5 watching, 3 lurkers, and Lost and Steve. Might have to have another commercial break soon. First, I haven't ate enough in the last couple of days too. My own worst enemy sometimes. These sleeping parts are so. It's not just about the lack of sleep or the getting sleeping at dodgy times. It's like a domino effect. Your sleeping patterns go, then you start getting bad eating habits. It's all a domino effect, downward spiral. But that was quite a crazy story when we were talking about being banned from every bar club in Michigan. That's crazy. Like from talking to you, chatting with you, Lost, while walking, Paul, look at everything see what's coming, watch the red and green lights, watch the oil at the crosswalks, see them driving in their cars. Are they looking at their phones or clasping the wheel with two hands? There's a lot of drivers out there. You do wonder how they got a driver's license. There's a lot of bad, carefree drivers out there. I get irritated if they're on their phone while driving. Like, put the friggin' phone down when you're driving. Or not just there, or if they've got like an iPad or, I'm on this love app known as Badoo. It really bugs me actually. And they actually are live videoing while driving. To me, they shouldn't be doing that while driving. That's a distraction, in my view. Fair enough if you're the passenger, but if you're driving and frickering about with a device, to me, that's just asking for trouble. Pardon me. So I think I'm going to go for a commercial break in a minute. Green is safe, yellow careful, and red accent or death is possible. Wow, cricky. That's a very young age. I thought my younger cousin at 14, 15 driving in America was young, but 9 years old. Wow. You've got to wait until we're 17 here. Tucker Carlson. You learn to fend for your siblings. Hey, Jelly Duck 100. Never seen you pop in there. Just looking at a different screen. How you doing, Jelly Duck? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. Let's see. Have to when your mother is a drunk and your dad is abusive. No, I'm not crying. I do put steroid drops in my right eye, and I do have an eye condition. Sometimes it looks like I'm high, or perhaps crying in this case. But no, nothing to cry about today. You're doing good. How's your YouTube channel coming along? Jelly Duck, I appreciate you popping back. I love that name, Jelly Duck 100. My usernames are so basic. PMDB videos, PMDB live. Paul needs to lay off the sugar. Some of the bouncers. I bouncers. Some, not them all, but some bouncers out there are some of the worst human beings. The way they treat folk, the way they've treated me. Like, I can totally understand why people would get angry with them. Totally understand. They stir shit up. Too much sugar causes warmth to form in eyes. Still going on my subscribers and doing. How many subs have you got now? And doing editing on my new vlogs soon. I've set myself a target. I never usually set goals, but I want to get to 300 subs before I'm dead on this PMDB live channel. Who has faith? Whom has faith in me? But it's like, even if I were, there's a lot of bouncers, look at me. Well, people here look at me funny in general, to be honest, but they'll like look at me funny and think I'm on something. I'm like, nah, mate, it's when you try and explain you've got this eye condition and they're just not interested, they just think you're on drugs and making up some shit. I don't need much sugar lost. I am sweet enough, clearly. Never need to apologize, lost. You don't even need to say hi, bye. You know, I just appreciate you being here at all. I don't expect anything from anybody. Approaching the 2 hour mark. I mean, I wouldn't recommend anybody doing an 8 hour live stream. After 5 hours, I was loopy more than usual. After 6 hours, I was actually twerking. Very much so wouldn't recommend going live for hours upon hours. Like 3 hours is a good number to say I'm done. I thought since it was my 400th milestone video of this calendar year, well, I'll just go for it. Go for it. Six people watching now. Why am I singing? Why am I singing? Nice, Paul. I wouldn't recommend ever. Don't ever watch that live stream, Lost. Seriously, you will lose 8 hours and 50 minutes of your life. Iceland's Christmas trend. What's this? Follow Theresa May. Twitter's suggesting that I follow Theresa friggin' May. I think not. The worst prime minister of my lifetime. So, I was looking at a different screen there. I will check it out anyways. Lost is saying. Lost also goes on to say, I seen you had a long one and said, Will I can use a strange dream, I'll play it and fall asleep to it. Steve says, I think I'll make my live streams a weekly thing. from now on. Got a great reception. Highly recommend Steve, by the way, Lost. And now I have my OBS set up like a pro. New video will follow every stream. A good formula, I think. I agree. Sounds like a plan, Steve. Um, and like I say, I was there. You give me a shout out. I checked out your live stream, and it was a damn good conversation about how growing your YouTube channels and stuff. And that's my first time seeing you live. You seem like a really genuine, nice guy. Great person. The personality you need for a live stream, in my opinion. And Eagle VP. What more can be said about Keith? He's a great co-host and host in general. Well, from the videos I've seen, Lost, I've yet to see a bad video from Steve yet. So keep up the good work. I can't believe. See, Twitter must be the biggest tool out there. There's a new controversial Iceland Christmas advert out. How exciting! Apparently, it's too political for some reason. But I will check out more. That's okay, Lost. Everyone is busy. I try my best to watch as much as I can of smaller channels. I do gravitate more towards some other than yeah, that's only natural, to be honest. I try and interact more with others recently, but as soon as I log in and I'm going to watch people on YouTube, I am going to be drawn. To me, I'm drawn more to the live streams. That's the ones I enjoy the most at the moment. So there's probably more of a chance I'll be watching people's live streams than their non-live videos. I had said to you before, but this has been happening a lot. Lost. I've noticed it myself. Others in my previous live stream are talking about it. YouTube's still doing that thing where they unsub you from others, and it's about you actually doing it. They're still doing that. It's really, really annoying. But what can you do? Yep, yep, exactly. There you go. What Steve says. I noticed that. Noticed that myself. It's really annoying because it makes the whole thing awkward. If you go to subscribe to someone again and be like, "Why did you unsubscribe to me? Why are you subbing me again? Why are you being fake?" It just makes awkward moments that I'd rather not have on YouTube. YouTube Red's still a thing. Oh, YouTube! I'm scared to criticize them, to be honest, but seem to. I do scratch my head at a lot of their decisions to make, a lot of the censorship that goes on. It's like sometimes they're trying so hard to be like TV, which is idiotic because the reason we are drawn to YouTube so much is because we can't stand TV. Discord. I keep hearing this Discord. I'm not promising to be joining it, but I'll investigate more and see what this Discord's all about. I've had a few people mention Discord lately. I think it will be bigger, Paul. You have awesome drone footage, always supporting your channel. Jelly Duck's still here. He's still here. So do you know of each other then, Jelly Duck and Steve? There'll be a small commercial break soon. I need to brush my teeth again. Also going to get a cup of tea too. I don't think anybody wants to see me brushing my teeth. I'd be 100% Steve if there was. I'd be 100% Steve if there was a streaker in there. What? I'd volunteer. Okie dokie. I must have missed something. I am lost right now. That's okay. Lost. I don't mind the funny stuff. I know it might have sounded like I was getting on to you earlier on in the stream. When you were talking about trolls and stuff. I was just looking out for you as a friend. It's best to rise above them, because people can turn your jokes around and into something it's not really. And I like being honest with people. Appreciate the thumbs up, folks. Very much appreciated. 6 people watching. Thanks, Jelly. Hey, there's Emma. Emma. Why am I calling you Emma? Gemma. Not Emma. Gemma. Welcome, Gemma. We've got Lost in here. Lost is back in the chat again. We have Steve here and Jelly Duck 100, I believe, still here. Probably familiar with everybody in here right now, Gemma. How are you doing today? I just mentioned Miss Theresa May, Gemma, on my discreet Twitter account I've now got. Twitter was recommending me to follow Theresa May, and I was like, I think not. I'm not going to be following the. Did I call her the worst prime minister of my lifetime? I stand corrected. Actually, Tony Blair is by far the worst prime minister of my lifetime. But for the 2010s era, I think Theresa May is definitely the worst prime minister out of the 3 we've had. I think we've had, what's his name? Who's the one after Blair? Obviously, David Cameron we had for a while. And there was Gordon Brown. I think he was prime minister for just a wee bit in 2010. So out of the 3 of them, I think Theresa May has been the worst. I'm pretty good, Gemma. How are you? I stick to the old word. I am a protector of others. I shrug away direct attacks to myself and will only find fire within when my friends need me. I was just saying because you know how trolls and others can twist things and turn jokes seriously and try and I was just looking out for you. Gemma says hi, Nomad. Gemma, I know we've had a discussion on the Trumpster. We've had a discussion on Hillary Clinton, which one of my crooked thumbs is named after. We've had a discussion about Nigel Farage. Have we ever had a discussion about Tony Blair before, Gemma? Have we ever had a healthy discussion about Tony Blair? I am the nomad of the old world. There was a very nice YouTuber who always comments and likes my videos. He does drone footage too. Just been checking his vids. 14 subs, including me, and some of his videos are great. One view on some, and um, I have had. I'm going to say no, Steve, because I have had trolls in today, and I think I've still got some lurkers. So I'd feel bad if that guy started getting dislikes. So I'm going to say no to the link, just in case the trolls start trolling this guy. Um, I would feel bad. I know, I know. I just they seem to within our community, and like I know Gemma's had her problems with trolls recently too. Lost Steven's been threatened. I've had my problems with trolls. I had trolls in today calling me racist. um, so I'm just a bit wary because I know what they're like, and I wouldn't like somebody that's only got 14 subs and one view or whatever to all of a sudden have all these um, all this stuff going on. They do seem to be getting a lot worse, and I've seen more and more people turning off their likes and dislikes ratio because of what's the madness that's been going on. Well, if they didn't have a troll problem, I would link wherever you like. But I just know what they're like. And Lost is right. Yeah, yeah. Um, I haven't talked about Mr. Blair before. Maybe that would be a healthy debate someday, Gemma. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, that's interesting. It does sound like we've got the same trolls, Steve. What to do is look to see where the dislikes come from. I could almost guarantee it's from America. I could almost guarantee, because that's where all my trolls come from, is America. I can almost guarantee it's from America. I think it's the same. There's a group of trolls out there that target me, that target a lot of people in here. Gemma, I think, has got had the same trolls as me by the sounds of things. And they seem to just target everybody within this community. I could almost bet they're all from America. Look forward to. I appreciate you being here once again, Gemma. Hope you've smashed that like button now. One, find the people who dislike. Two, visit them. Three, watch the news. Lost. Where's this going? I'm just checking, Gemma. Just checking. But I think it's the same. Like we're dealing with the same tools. I have no idea how to deal with them. To be honest, I don't think there is a way to deal with them other than to learn to love them. I guess they're not going away anytime soon. YouTube's doing F all about it. YouTube's too busy, far too busy being politically correct. Yeah, I know. I'm doing a bad thing right now, but I'm just, I wanted to address and what Steve asked about the link, and normally would say yes, or but I know they've been quite, they seem to have been quite busy again lately, so I don't think it's a good idea to be posting links. I posted a link of my own old video when I was doing the Batman voice, and it got never had 4 dislikes before. All of a sudden, it's got 4 dislikes, just like that. They're so quick. I also know, Gemma, you've had problems too with them. And also, I've also noticed that a lot of times everyone's got the same dislikes. It's always like 11 or 10 or 12. So obviously, and then you look into your information, it's obviously the same group that's targeting us. They gone. I do believe Gemma is spot on. I do believe the less you give them airtime, the less they seem to bother you. But yeah. Lost, just watch now. Come on. So I think we've still got lurkers in. No way you're getting into trouble. Just saying as a friend. Right. I'm going to ban everybody, including myself. No more mentions of trolls, okay? In this live stream. I've had enough airtime for this specific live stream, and I'm not racist. So, lost us, including you. No more. We'll talk about Tony Blair. I'm going to have a commercial break. We can talk about all things Tony Blair. No, I'm only kidding. But, we're, for everyone's sake, lost. I'll be back. Chat amongst yourselves, ladies and gents, and I'll be right back. Need to brush my teeth again. Alright, I'm back. I'm all yours again. There is Stone Roses tributes on where I work tonight. It's been sold out for weeks. I love Stone Roses. Tonight it's going to be absolute carnage. Lots of blood, Steve. Heck, let's all go. That's it. Gemma, you come in if you're still here. Let's all go to Steve's workplace and have a good time with a Stone Roses tribute. Let's go. That's it. We've got a date. We've got a date lost. Let's go. Try not to get banned, Lost. Try not to get banned. Let's have a good night out, Lost. No, I swear to God, if I lived closer to Steve's place, I would definitely have had visited or would have maybe visited this weekend because it sounds like a place I would enjoy. Was there an entry fee for your club's bars, Steve? Some bars here have got entry fees. I'm like, it's Albert friggin' Dean. It's near London. Why is there an entry fee? The place is not busy. I'm going to have to do a history video rather, on the Yardbirds. Around 100 years ago, it was a church, hence Church Street. Then it was another pub with fond memories called the Hitch and Rail. Now the Yardbirds for 12 years. It's actually a good idea. Working there would be ideal to do this video. We were discussing bars earlier, Lost Nine, talking about the joys of some bouncers. Not, of course, not all bouncers are the same. There's some bouncers out there that really like to stir the pot, I've noticed. So is your place free to get in, or is there an entry fee? It burnt out to an empty shell. The club bought it and completely revamped it. Upstairs is the public area, a live band every night when open. Downstairs is the members' club house. Ah, I get you. He's great. Just start knowing each other, me and Steve, and some great chats and the live videos. And you know, I'm glad that you still keep coming in. I think we've lost Gemma. Where's Gemma going? Gemma, I think she's gone. There is an entry fee most nights, depends on the band. The clubhouse is underground. Do you prefer the clubhouse or the bar? How much is the entry fee? I'm being nosy now. Some areas surrounding Aberdeen, there's an entry. Cheers Club charges you £5 to get in. What for? I do not know. What is? Used to be free, then it went to £1, which I thought was stupid. That was £5. There's other places. There's another kind of rock place I like to go into that charges you £5 to enter the bar. And I'm like, it's not even busy. Why are you charging? What did I miss? We're just talking about bars, and I was asking Steve if his club place, bar place charge fee to get into. That's all. That's all. I've just been yapping. No fight clubs. No fight clubs. Clubhouse is a private and by invitation by club members only. Entry fee varies, usually no more than a tenner. Crikey, crikey. Be a short night out for me. I have met many famous people working there, like Chris Jericho. Eh? Pause. Who would you say is the most famous? A, who's the most famous one you've met? And B, who's the most interesting famous one you've met? Is there ones that stand out? There's loads, mate. Hens Vlogs, welcome. How's things with you? Great to see you in here again. Big smile on your face. Very welcome here, Hens Vlogs. YouTube still treating you well. I just asked for two. The most famous one and the one that you felt was most interesting. Famous one. How are you? I'm good. Hens Vlogs, how are you? We've got Lost in here. He's one of my older regulars. And we have Steve in here. I need to leave a few words for my Discord. No problem at all, Lost. Be very late with you in America. So I totally understand. Great to see you in here again. And I'll remember for each live stream going forward, I'll remember to read out what everybody is saying because sometimes when you're driving, you're not able to see the chat. So for you, Lost, I'll remember to read out what everybody is saying so you can keep track of what's going on. Take care, buddy. The original band, the Yardbirds, played the opening night. Soon so you're still here, but okay, no problem. I'm really good, thank you. Good, good. You've been up to much Hens Vlogs then? Hey, aerial views and histories UK Hens Vlog sounds. And definitely, and don't worry about anything you've said in here. I know you're joking, and I know having my own hangovers, sometimes your mind thinks, oh my goodness, what did I say? Who did I offend when I was drunk? But seriously, Bud, you've been good. Good, great company. It's good, great to see you popping in once again, Hens Vlogs. And you were in here, been in here a few times now. And were you one of the ones, Hens Vlogs, that appreciates my fleece? I think you were one of the ones that appreciated my fleece. Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I sub to Hens, remind me why next time, Nomad, since I'm still drunk. I'll try and remember that, Nomad. But what I will remember is remembering to read out what people are saying in the chat. For people like yourself who can't see the chat sometimes, we'll be able to have a Scooby-Doo what's going on. You up to much now, Hens Vlogs? My Rangers Christmas mug. I've got Stone Cold Steve Austin Christmas card tree. Christmas almost here, folks. Christmas almost here. Thank you, Paul. Need those read for me while I drive. I'll remember. I usually do read them out anyway. Hey, here we go. Hens Vlogs, are you in the Christmas spirit? There's a severe lack of Christmas spirit out there sometimes. I do my best to try and get people in the Christmas spirit. Have you got a lot to buy? hence vlogs during the Christmas season. I've luckily got a small family, and I never get my friends Christmas. No, I don't do that. I always say to people, don't get me anything for Christmas. Your presence in my life is a gift. That's very cheesy and corny to say, no, but it's true. Seriously. Take care all. May the world fall before you, and when it does, kneel down and lift it above you and praise those whom fallen within. Loss says. Thank you for sharing that quote. So yeah, tree up, folks. No excuse now. Halloween's done, gone. Christmas tree up. I used to love this time of year as a kid because birthday in November coming up soon, and then Christmas. I used to best time of the year for me when I was a kid. Birthday. I was so excited. Christmas. My mom used to always make them both so special. If I ever became a dad one day, I'd love to try and do what my mom used to do. Good night, Paul, and all over you. Love. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Love you back. I'm glad to see you in the chat once again because I did genuinely wonder where you've been. I did ask about you. So good to see you in the chat once again, Lost. Take care, buddy. Hope you get a good sleep. Give love with hast and keep nothing back. Give freely, least you wish to be forgotten in the hearts that matter. Steve says, have you ever heard of Great White? Let's read that again. Have you ever heard of Great White Bad Manners? Steve, just like the games nowadays, throughout a whole life, I have been an absolute music knob. I have no, I even with the artists and bands I enjoy, I sometimes still struggle to name which songs I really like and which bands I really like. So I'm really poor, even though I love the atmosphere of rock clubs, bars, and I do. So there's one I go to quite often, and the people there are sound as hell. Um, but it does sound like there's been quite a lot of big names in there. Oasis, I know who they are. um, but it does sound like you've had quite a collection of big names from the music industry in there. I could imagine trying to remember them all is. So you get big names quite. Is this like a weekly thing when you get big names in, Steve? If I disappear for a month or two, I work too hard. If I disappear for a year, then I'm probably. Let's not think that way now, Lost. Most shout out, man. It's still 12 o'clock. Why do you want to shout out? You're making me suspicious. Most most interesting guy I have met. There's Dan Reid. He was big in the 1980s with the TerraVision network. He is so soulful and genuine guy. Do not end me. There you go. I guess that's a shout out. I've never seen you in here before. Uh-oh. I'm getting this. It must be still 12 o'clock, I'm thinking. What brings you here? Do not end me. Me and my missus booked the night off to see him. After the gig and the doors were locked, wow. But forgive me, I am a music really rubbish with music artists and names. So forgive me, Steve, if I don't know who some of these people are. Like I say, I've said this in a live stream before, numerous times before. If it's not Donald Trump or Miley Cyrus, there's a good chance I don't know who the celebrity is. That's how much I pay attention to celebrities and music. I'm really basic with celebrity knowledge. Also, I need to get back into watching films again. I did watch more films recently with a countdown to Halloween and went through the Bond series again. I'm going to be watching this now. If you could recommend any films out there, new or old, please feel free to suggest, as I am, you know, um, my suspicions were correct, I think, about Donut and Me. I think it was a troll, Steve, because they've got absolutely nothing on their account. So, yeah, definite troll. This has been my most troll-fested live stream on this channel to date. Oh, the joys, the joys. I think once I finish this tee up, I'll wrap this stream up, Steve, about maybe on the 3 hour mark. It does look like it's going to be busy with trolls today. You've earned yourself a new lurker. Well, you've just got to learn to live with them, learn to love them almost. You've got to kind of, there must be a very bad place in life before you start trolling. So, in a way, you've kind of got to sympathize with them in a way. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. They must be really bored. For I couldn't imagine. Anyways, so yes, I would definitely like to visit your club bar, Steve. I think me and you, we met up, even if we just newly known of each other. I think me and you would have a great laugh. We've got hiding on WWF SmackDown, of course. Congratulations, looking for a party hat emoji. Can't find one. Ha. 7 people watching, 7 likes all adds up. Maybe I've got 7 dislikes as well, or more. A lot more. First Hens vlog, still here. Gemma, you back yet? For some reason, like Thursday night, Thursday morning, but what I've seen in the last few months, maybe this is a coincidence, but Thursday seems to be like, and Thursday morning American time, or Thursday night rather American time, seems to be the troll night of the week, what I've seen. I don't know why that is. Maybe it rains on a Thursday in America, who knows? But that's when they seem to attack the most. So what, have you been gaming today yet, Steve? If so, what games are you currently going through just now? You know what was really good? Eagle Keith looked like he had a great interview last night, and I missed it live. I was so annoyed. So annoyed. No problem. Never need to apologize, Steve. Never need to apologize. Just glad you're here. You're working with a hangover. That's so that's all right. Right. Yes, mate, I missed it too. I will get on it soon. That Scott Pitcher is a very intelligent guy from being in his streams, helping the community and whatnot. Yeah, I got a shock because I for some reason pictured Scott before I started watching his streams and his interview with Keith last night. I pictured Scott as like a young guy, and I got a shock in a good way. And I agree with you. It does sound like he's a very intelligent man, and I believe he's worked with has he not worked with TV companies before? I think I think he's done a lot of stuff with videotapes and stuff. So I was annoyed that I had missed that live stream. I think it would have been a great one. And I probably like you, I probably will watch that one. Or do they? So no, Keith's had he's I remember him talking about used to videotape weddings and stuff, and long before YouTube, he used to be into video making, and it's a long history of that with cameras and stuff. So I'm not surprised that they would go way back. Pardon me. There didn't seem to be a lot of people live last night. I don't know what that was about. When I logged in, there was not much going on. Me and him was a real pleasure. Keith has been into videos for a long time, way before it was done on computers. I bet you could just pick his brain and he'd have a lot of knowledge on how to do things right. He does, I've watched quite a lot. In fact, he is one of my favorites on here. I've told him that numerous times. And I think it'd be a type of bloke that'd be great to meet up in a bar someplace and have a great conversation with over a beer or whatever, whatever's your favorite drink. I think he'd be one of those blokes that'd be great to have a conversation with. We even have a small We even had a small crowd gathered while we were flying our drones. Him and his Phantom and me and the Maverick. Proper drone showcase, LOL. That's fun. And whereabouts was this? Was this out in a park somewhere? Right, 19 minutes or so. I'm going to wrap this specific stream up on the 3-hour mark. I'm hoping that I'll be I'm going to be busy with family and family friends a little bit this weekend. So, and a lot of times at the weekends, sometimes I'm out and about and stuff. So sometimes the weekends there's not much video activity going on. So this could potentially be my only video of Friday. We shall see, or the weekend in general. But I do believe I'm going to be busy with family and stuff this weekend. So I'm not sure after I wrap up this specific live stream, when are we back again? Right. And there's some of the video you took at this beach. Is some of these videos available on your YouTube channels where we can check them out? And if I ever do get a drone, I know who to ask about them. And how you find an OBS? I seem to have been the opposite with OBS. I downloaded it, deleted it. How are you finding OBS? Yes, on Keith's channel, mate, I have so much footage of that area, no real vocal spots. And I am sure there is history about flat beaches, but not my kind of subject matter unless something significant happened there, Steve says. Whew. So staying here another 15 minutes, Steve, and I'll wrap this up. And like I say, I don't know, I'm hoping to be very socially busy this weekend. I will be busy. I know there's times I will be busy with family and friends for sure. So it could be quite a quiet weekend video-wise for me. But I might still be lurking about, checking up on other people's channels and watching other people's videos and stuff. So the chance I'll be lurking, at least. As far as a lot of video installments goes, I think it'll be quite quiet. Or will I just leave this live stream on? I'm not sure. We'll see. And have you always been interested in World War II history, Steve? And out of curiosity, how many videos have you done on your YouTube channels altogether? This is my personal 1225th video. Most of them have been horrendous. I'm hoping there's at least one good video out there of the 1225. So one of two things are going to happen in the 3 hour mark. I'm going to either just end the stream, or I might just leave a stream on and go and do something while it's on, and then come back and forth. We shall see. Always, mate. History is speciality of mine. I have an A level in modern world history, focusing on British and American history from the 1900s onwards. You must find it very fascinating, then. Seem to be a man of a lot of talents and a lot of passions. You know, with your games and your history. And a nice guy too. Does your girlfriend, by the way, ever appear in any videos? What do your friends and family make of the videos? My family and most of my friends are banned from watching my videos. Nah, I don't. You know, I'm like one of those people. I couldn't care less what stranger is watching my video, but the thought of my family, close family, watching me on YouTube just terrifies me. So, as you can imagine, abandoned World War One and World War Two and Cold War era military bases fascinate me. Your missus loves it. She does appear in some videos in exploration parts. My family are big. Oh, brilliant! I've got quite a small family. My mom's really no clue on YouTube, to be honest. She knows I'm on YouTube, but my sisters, I don't think there's any interest in YouTube. Although we'd probably show support if she did. Um, and really, I've not much other family other than my sister and my mum. Ten more minutes, and then maybe going to wrap this stream up. Maybe I'll leave it on and go and do something. Come back and forth. We shall see. A lot of customers from the club are big fans too. Always want to talk to me about it when they see me. I have made some of my closest friends from working there. See, I've done it all wrong, Steve. I used to ruffle a lot of feathers with my opinion on my LGBT bar club. So I've had to begin with, I was doing it all wrong to begin with. To begin with, I probably put people off my channel's videos. A lot of people to know. If I were to go back in time, I would have said to my younger YouTuber self, I would have said, first off, put some damn clothes on. Second off, um, don't mention Cheers Bar and Club in a positive light or a negative light. Just don't mention them. I think it would have worked out a lot better. Sometimes I am far too honest for my own good. I'm one of those people. I know, like in the past, I knew a rant on something was going to get me in hot water, but I was just one of those people who would like eat away inside of me, and like, in the moment that it would come out, just and I've been banned for 2 years, 6 months before. I slowly but surely learned my lesson not to state opinions sometimes on places. I lost my markers. But yeah, I think it's just you that's watching just now, Steve, and two people watching now. Spoke too soon. I am possibly going to start legal action against a media outlet soon. Can't publicly name them for now. Copyright infringement and unpaid original works. I am on it. Invoice unpaid. Ooh. Um, that's Now legal action sounds like a lot of hassle. To be fair, Steve, do you feel like this would be worth the hassle, Steve? Hmm. Steve says it could become very interesting. I was like, if I didn't have such a bad night out experience, then there wouldn't have been a drunken thoughts video. That perhaps wouldn't have been a PMDB video series if it weren't for the bad videos to begin with. So it is what it is. Funny how things work out. I'm very well versed in law. They agreed to pay me and haven't. We had a written agreement to, and they have broken the terms several times. I won't ask too many questions about it, but if it was worth the hassle, then I guess go for it. That's kind of sounds kind of bull BS if there's a agreement to pay and they haven't. Sounds BS to me. I might leave this live stream on and multitask on this computer while I get myself another drink. And what I will say, Flo, is after the 3 hour mark, I might be looking at the chat less and less. So if I am slow to reply and do miss things, I'll apologize now, Steve. All while ripping off my videos. Wow, that's now I'm on. Yeah, that's yeah. Uh, you know me, what I'm like with donations and making money off here, but I would be, I'd, I'd be ready to hulk up. I'd be ready to go if someone were making money out of my videos. That would really irk me. So I totally understand. Legal action, Steve. Go for it. Go for it. That would really irk me too. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. And if I were you, I'd be doing the same. From reading what I wasn't sure to begin with what it was all about, but from reading what you've said to me, I'd be definitely going down, taking them down the lawsuit path. Like if someone was earning money from the videos I've created, I would be friggin' furious. I'd be hitting the roof. I'd be hulking up. I'd be wanting to open up a can of whoop-ass. You know what I mean. I'd be angry if someone was earning money from my creations. So go sue them. Sue them for every penny you can get out of them. That's not right. I'm careful about what I say. I've been told by a solicitor to not openly discuss until there has been a resolution, but you haven't named him, so it's fine. I think that's probably the the right thing to go about to do. I want to fear Mark. I think I'll leave the stream on, but I'm going to be multitasking. The people will come in and watch now. So, um, if I miss anything, I apologize. But I'm going to start multitasking and get myself another drink. So if I miss anything, I apologize. I'm just going to leave the stream on. Of course, there's sometimes to abruptly end the stream. That can happen. That has happened on occasion. Don't want to be killed them with kindness. But definitely seems to be an injustice going on, Steve. And if I were you, I'd be doing the same thing. And all the best to you. I wish I had more advice. I don't. But if I were in your shoes, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Yeah, that might be partial mute. I think I got you. I think I got you. Yeah. I might leave it on for a wee bit, but I might be partial mute. So, but I great company as usual in the last few streams. I appreciate the support and the chat we've had. I think I'm going to maybe multitask and just leave it on, and I might not be so interactive. I feel like leaving the stream on for some reason. Just close. Okay, mate. I will go now and wish you all the best. Always a pleasure to chat with. Farewell to you, Steve, and likewise. Always a pleasure. If I don't see you around again, have a great weekend, whatever it is you get up to. Enjoy the Stone Roses tribute night tonight. And hopefully I'll see you around again soon, either here or elsewhere. I'm going to grab myself a drink. Yeah, you take it easy too, Steve. Take care. And I'll be right back to whoever comes in. Okay. Two people watching. Don't be shy now. Say hello. Roast me if you want. Go for it. Do your work. Been on here over 3 hours now. This 180th live stream of mine. Oh. I'm going to be multitasking for any new viewers who are going to pop in, but I will check back and forth for the chat. Feel free to admire the view. Hashtag ugly guy problems. See what people are saying about the hashtag Friday. Thursday thoughts. Friday feeling. Taxpayers Alliance says, when people are free to choose, they choose freedom. It's a quote from the late Margaret Thatcher. Still not deleted the love app known as Badoo. I just can't get enough, it seems. Just 2 lurkers still. The joys. I've had enough. Friday. Well, my American friends will be fast asleep. My actual American friends. I'm thinking. Maybe I'll just wrap this stream up after this cup of tea. I think I'll just hang on to Badoo. The love app known as Badoo. 3 people watching now. Is anybody going to join us in the chat, Phil? Please say hello. Be nice, roast me if you want to roast me. Isn't this fun when no one chats? I don't see the point. Going into a live stream, not chatting. Feel free to let me know if it's time to get a haircut, and if so, how short. Love opinions. For now, I'm continuing the long-haired journey. Quite a great cast of characters in. Nice chat with Steve there. And great to see Hen's vlogs back in. Oh, you know what? There should be a feature. Sometimes you miss things live if you're looking at other screens. There should be a feature on YouTube, to alert you when somebody messages you. That'd be brilliant. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Mr. or Mrs. Lurker. Have a look at some other live streams while we're live right now. Go in and show support. Somebody's checking me out. I'm good dude. What a shame. I don't do dates anymore. There's a guy in earlier, in one of my previous live streams, suggested that perhaps it's time to do a wrestling live stream. Could be fun. I do enjoy a wrestling rant. I feel safe doing a wrestling rant because, who gives a shit about fake fights? I feel like it's the one thing you can rant on and nobody cares, sort of thing. You won't can't see you getting into trouble ranting about fake wrestling. It's a shame we couldn't play music during these dull times. Not much going on in the chat. It's so much fun to go live and be a DJ, take requests, if there are good requests, of course. I don't have this shotgun shite on. I can't stand that song. Well, somebody's keen watching me for all this long. Must be doing something right, crikey. Should take it as a compliment. Big compliment. Great. I know what I wish the feature YouTube had. A, I could see who's watching, and B, you could see whose thumbs down in your videos. Because you can see the angry faces on Facebook, on the love app known as Badoo. You can see who's watching it. I think YouTube needs to start looking into that. Because if you go into the participants tab, it just just tells you who's been typing in the last hour or so. I think they need to change that participants tab and tell you who's watching. Be great. Be less creepy. Or maybe compare control like that until someone comes into the chat. Enjoy the view. In fact, they do say to you, I think was it not a Facebook employee, or maybe it wasn't a Facebook employee, it was maybe one of the other big tech. He always puts something over his camera, even when he's offline. What I liked about Google Hangouts, you can go back to your profile picture. Feels less creepy when whomever the lurker is can't see. feel less creeped out. But perhaps I'll end this Pacific live stream. Chat to me. I like keeping names basic. Yeah, I think it's time to end this live stream.